Hi everyone, it's Thursday, the 3rd of October 2019. I'll not need to look at that calendar one day, but hey, I'm getting older. Probably get more and more, get worse as it goes on, probably. It's Thursday, so it's my regular look at the posters from the mid-90s to the mid-2000s when I had my video shop in Manchester. Obviously, we look at 10. You know the first one we're going to look at because it's on the thumbnail. If you looked at the thumbnail, you might have forgot already. So let's get on with it. The first one we're going to look at is not a very well-known film from 2002. IMDb give it a 6.7 out of 10 rating, which is quite good, actually. 6.7 out of 10. It's an Anglo-Irish romantic comedy. It's good fun. I remember watching it. It's good fun. And it's called The Abduction Club. It's a nice poster. It's a nice poster. Deliciously enjoyable glamour magazine, 4 stars. Alice Evans, read the writing. Daniel Lapaine, Sophia Miles, Matthew Rhys. A fresh and funny romantic adventure on DVD and VHS. Well, we're in the year 2002, so obviously we got a crossover between DVDs and videos at those stage, and obviously VHS now. Betamax didn't last too long, did it? If you remember back to those days. Nice poster though, isn't it? It's a lovely poster. I've got 4 of these. It's about noble. It's about guys who obviously the noble. They're from noble families, but because they're not firstborn, obviously they're not going to inherit anything. So these guys obviously pick young ladies who have fortunes, you know, obviously, and actually convince them to become their partners, etc. But so it's a bit of fun, a bit of light-heartedness, and obviously this guy picks a girl and things start to go wrong. They don't quite work out. I mean, they don't actually kidnap them and stuff as such. They do sort of woo them and trying to be nice to them. But nice poster, The Abduction Club. It's a good film. You've not watched that. 6.7 out of 10. It's good. If you like a good romantic period drama comedy, it's good fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I remember watching that. I'm not going to say I watched it time and time again, but no, it's well worth a watch, The Abduction Club. And the next one I've got, this is the last one I've got. It's not the greatest condition, actually. It's just a couple little creases on it, but nothing too bad. They're all on the edges, so you could, excuse me, probably cut that, probably trim that anyway. It's a Clint Eastwood film, this one. Gene Hackman, Ed Harris. 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb. $50 million budget, and it only clawed back $50 million at the box office, so it probably made a few quid on video at the time. It's 1997, this one, so we're going back to 1997. Nice one. Absolute power. If you like your Clint Eastwood, that's a good, powerful picture, isn't it? So 22 years ago. He's looking a bit older now, like we all are, aren't we? As you say, there's a little crease at the bottom there, which you can probably see, but it's not too bad. It's the last one. I do have another one with a corner missing, which I've took off sale for now, but obviously if I sell this one, I'll stick that on and put that on. It said it's only a little, like a cut across the corner, but this is not a bad one for the last one. Columbia TriStar. Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Ed Harris, Laura Linney, Judy Davis, Scott Glenn, Dennis Haysbert, E.G. Marshall. Plenty guys in this. Top class, enormously enjoyable thrill. Yeah, I mean, the 6.7 out of 10 is not a bad rating on Internet Movie Database, 6.7, but it's a good film. It's about a thief who gets mixed up with the president, obviously something with the president. It's obviously based on a David Baldacci, however you pronounce it, book. So if you like that, 15. Something I'd watch again from 1997. That's the last one of those. Anyway, that's the last poster. As I say, I've got 2, but that's the last one that's in full thing. The other one's got a little snip out of the corner. It's hardly noticeable. I'm going to 2003 now. Another very well-known actor with a guy I don't know so much. Another comedy drama, gangstery sort of thing. And we got the wonderful Michael Caine. So let's go on to 2003 now. The actors with Dillon Moran. I'm not really over familiar with him. Hysterically funny, news of the world. Thick as thieves, only thicker, yes. I mean, it's got a dirty, rotten scoundrel sort of feel to it, humour sort of thing. By the way, that's Absolute Power. There's some hospital scenes in that they nicked from ER, the famous series in 1994. So you may, if you're an ER fan and you watch that film, you may recognise the sets. So the actors, These guys obviously try it on with a gangster sort of thing. They try and con this sort of gangster, and it's good fun. What did it score? Only got 6.1 out of 10. Well, only 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb. It's quite a good score. So, yeah, Michael Caine, you know, good. Simple poster. If you like that, it has some significance to you. The film, yeah, not bad again. Nothing too heavy, just fairly light. Then we go back again to 1997, the same year as Absolute Power. This is into the romantic comedies today. This is sort of romantic comedy. Bit of a dark side to it, I think, as well. But you say it's not dark in a nasty way. Dark in a, it's about some couples and they're trying to split another couple up, etc., etc. The wonderful Meg Ryan. I've got 6 of these, good condition. See it first on video. So 1997, no DVDs as yet. Matthew Broderick. Good, simple poster. If you like Meg Ryan, obviously you'll like that. So they say it's 2 couples, and I think one's trying to break the others up because they've done the dirty on each other or something like that. Apparently, Madonna and Johnny Depp were originally planned to take the Meg Ryan Matthew Broderick roles, but this was years and years in the melting pot before they did it. So obviously, by the time the film actually got the finance to do it, Madonna and obviously Johnny Depp were on to other things. So. Nice poster. Addicted to Love. Yeah, I watched that again. 6.1. Nice scores today we're getting for these films, all in the 6s on Internet Movie Database. The next one's probably again the least known one. This is a cracking one though. I've actually trimmed. This is actually a little bit trimmed, so it's a little bit smaller than A2 size. It's probably a couple of centimeters all around. And it's a sort of white one, so they do tend to get a bit worn and wearing the white things. But you see, I've trimmed it right to the bottom there. But it's a nice poster. I mean, especially a kid's poster. The Adventures of Pinnochio. A lot of people wouldn't have seen this. And it wasn't very well liked at the time. I don't know why. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good film. I'd watch this again. Experience the magic, discover the fun, live the adventure. Martin Landau, Jonathan Taylor-Thomas, Beebe Newworth, Dawn French, Griff Rhys-Jones. I mean, at the time, it's probably compared to things like Pinocchio, but now it's a few, 20 odd years later. I think it stands up quite well, actually. 1996 took 9 months to make that puppet. This isn't black green screen or special effects. It's the actual Jim Henson Creature Shop made this puppet. It took 12 people to actually move it and do things with it during the film, and it took the puppet itself took 9 months to make. So I mean, no CGI here. We're talking classic, great stuff. I mean, it's a film well worth a watch. It only got 5.2 out of 10, which is disappointing on IMDb. That's the last one I've got of that as well. That's my only one, but that's a beautiful poster, isn't it? I do like that poster. Good condition, good film. Go back and watch it. I say, if you want to, obviously the Jim Henson link makes it even better. And another one that didn't score very well at the time, only got a 5.10. We did get a sequel to this as well. So even though it was quite disappointing, it made some money because of the characters. I think it was $28 million budget and clawed back $59 million. And obviously with Hilary Duff, Frankie Muniz in it, Muniz in it, Muniz, however you pronounce that in America. My apologies. So we got a 5 out of 10 rating, but again, there'll be kids and people now and grown-ups who are into that. This is 2003, 16 years ago, so there'll be people into that sort of thing. And he's obviously a young secret agent, and the evil organization in the film is Eris, E-R-I-S, is the name of a Greek goddess of discord and strife, the sister of the god of war. That's a nice poster. If you say there's a lot, this Junior James Bond is the business. So yeah, that's what it is basically, just an American Junior James Bond. I said they did do a sequel. Hilary Duff there. Nice to see Hilary. Nice action picture. Say even kids now would probably, kids would probably enjoy watching that now because of the style of the film. And obviously, if you like that film at the time, it's there for you. How many of those? Six of those Cody Banks ones. All right, the next one we're looking at. little creature on here, a lovely polar bear included in this one. It's like an adventure film, 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Charlton Heston actually stars, gives us a little role in this, not a massive role. Thora Birch, Vincent Carthy, Dirk Benedict, Charlton Heston, Alaska, and adventure. So obviously they come across this little polar bear while they're searching for somebody. Obviously, where there's a little polar bear, there's going to be daddy polar bear, isn't there? So I'll be very, 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 very careful of those kids. To be honest with you, they might look nice, but they're not the nicest of creatures, are they? 1996. This one. Apparently, I mean, the polar bear was domesticated, if you call it that, or home trained. I mean, he was groomed. He was brought up as a baby. I think he got left by his parents, and the trainer, obviously, at 1 year old, he was 1 year old in the film, and he did very well. Apparently, very well because he was sort of used to humans, etc. He reacted very well, and they only used the one polar bear. A lot of these things with animals, and use lots and lots, but it's a nice poster. I mean, double, isn't it? If you like the film, you've got the polar bear as well. So it's always nice to have a film where there's more than just one element to the poster, where you can, if you like things on it as well. And the next one is Mr. Kevin Spacey's directorial debut, which absolutely flopped at the box office. It only made about 340k American dollars at the box office. Yeah, it only cost $6 million. I mean, it wasn't a fortune, obviously, but we're going back to 1996 again, so 23 years ago, with the wonderful Matt Dillon, Faye Dunaway, Gary Sinise, Albino, Alligator. That's a nice little film as well if you've not watched it. And again, 6.1 out of 10 IMDb. A little bit afraid this is the last one again, so a little bit afraid on the corner, not too much. A little bit of white mark in there, obviously where it's got stuck somewhere, but it's still a great poster, isn't it? Faye Dunaway. I mean, it's brilliant, Faye Dunaway. Deliberate sacrifice for deliberate gain. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's very, very one set thing. It's all set in a bar, and all the bar becomes surrounded by police, I think. But it's a very wordy thing, but it's a good story. It's quite good. I say it didn't do very well at the box office, but it's not that sort of film, really, to be honest with you. I mean, the impact of Reservoir Dogs premiere, I mean, a bit over the top, but yeah, it was good because they do get surrounded, but even though the thieves, the police are surrounding them for the wrong reason. They're not even after these guys, so it's quite clever. A little couple of twists in it. Just a really good film. If you don't mind a film set in one place and a lot of verbal diarrhea, basically. So that's Albino Alligator. But that's the last one I've got. That's a nice post. Look at the old pub. Can't remember what they're called now. The music machine thing in the pub. Jukebox. Yeah, see, my age getting to me again. Right, on to the last couple now, and probably the biggest box office anyway one now, which it was okay. I thought this was okay. This is back to 2004. Obviously, it's relying on the old franchises. $60 million to make. Obviously, we're talking Alien versus Predator. I mean, that'll be one for the sci-fi fans, isn't it? On DVD and video, February 2005. So obviously it came out in 2004 at the cinema. So our class is 2004, even though obviously the video and DVDs 2005. And the last throws of video there wasn't many videos after 2005 of virtually all DVD by then, but they're still putting video on. Whoever wins, we lose. That's a great poster, isn't it? This is the last one of this as well. So if you wanted this, I've only got the one reasonably priced on moviegamenostalgia.com. Well, that's a nice poster, isn't it? The battle in Antarctica, wasn't it, between these two? Yeah, $60 million to make, $173 million it made back, which was par for the course, wasn't it? Even though not overly light, 6.4 out of 10. So not a bad score, but I mean, a lot of people slagged it off. I thought it was quite a good addition to the franchise of both Alien and Predator. Things like Freddy versus Jason, stuff like that. But no, that was nice. I like that film, and that's a great post, and that's the last one of them. So we'll be quick. And for our last look today, we're going to 2001. We're going to a couple of big stars in this one. Well, biggish stars. I mean, one massive star and one nice female star. And it's based on the book, obviously. And it's Morgan Freeman, Monica Potter, Along Came a Spider. Obviously also available on DVD. Kiss the Girls with Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judd. Nice poster, nice spider thing there. A good thriller, wasn't it? I mean, 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, so it did really well score-wise on IMDb. Nice poster to be TBC, so it wasn't, when they got this poster out, they hadn't got the British Board Film Classification, hadn't give it a rating. Obviously, the famous Alex Cross Investigates. This was made after Kiss the Girls, so obviously Kiss the Girls was already available. But this was set before it, so the actual storyline is through the books was actually set before this. So, but the film came out afterwards, obviously. So, does it make any difference? No. Great film. If you've not seen that, go back and watch it. Obviously, sort of serial killer stroke kidnapping thing thriller, which the Alex Cross things are great, aren't there? There's probably 3 or 4 of these now, isn't there, over time? That was 60 million to make and claw back 102 million at the box office. Well, there you go. 10 posters. I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of time travel. Of all those films, yeah, would I go back and watch if I had all the time in the world? Because obviously I'm so busy looking at new stuff at the moment. But if we had all this time in the world, yes, I would watch The Abduction Club. I would watch Absolute Power again. I would watch The Actors again. Addicted to Love? Yeah, I'd watch Addicted to Love. Adventures of Pinnochio? Definitely, even though it didn't rate very highly. Agent Cody Banks? Probably not, because it wasn't really my cup of tea when I watched it the first time, but it is what it is. Alaska, again, not the greatest. It's a nice little adventure. Perhaps could have been a bit more. Could have been a bit more than it was, but it's nice to see Charlton Heston, isn't it? Albino Alligator? Yeah, I would watch Albino Alligator again, or listen to it, because as I say, you don't really need to watch Albino Alligator. Just really watch the links between the characters. Alien vs. Predator, yes, I would watch that again. And Along Came a Spider, I've watched probably 4, 5, 6, 7 times Along Came a Spider. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the part 1 of a 3-part. We're doing a movie quiz a week tomorrow. So that's not tomorrow, Friday. The Friday after will be the number 4 movie quiz, the 4th movie quiz. But between those, spread out in October, I'll be doing 3 specials on horror films. Obviously with the month of October, why not? Everyone else does it, so there you go. Tomorrow I'll be looking at the 60s and the 90s and the top rated horror movies of the 60s and 90s, not just generally from different things. And obviously there's a lot of thing with horror films. I mean, certain films can be classed more as a thriller than a horror, but so I'm looking at things that most sites class as a horror, but obviously some sites may say it's just a thriller, a chiller, psychological thriller. But so there's a bit of a mix up there, but you'll see that when we do the I'm doing 10 of each, so there'll be 10 rated movies from the 60s and 90s. I'll be putting my own little awe in of what I think I like from that decade. Obviously the 60s was I love watching films when I was a kid, so it's a film with special significance to me, so I'll be chipping them in, and then you can come up and see what you think of that as well. Anyway, that's tomorrow, so it'll be top rated horror movies, top 10 horror rated movies from the 60s, top 10 horror rated movies from the 90s, and that's part 1. I'll be doing 2 and 3. Anyway, push the old subscribe button, that'd be great. Push the bell for notifications when these videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie. I'm on Facebook at Bernard and Ian with links to movieGameNostalgia.com, which is my little business, my little website for rare DVDs, US, UK, and obviously foreign language DVDs, posters just like what you've seen today, and obviously I do board games as well. So hope you enjoyed that. What are you going to do today on Thursday? Look after yourself, look after your friends, and especially look after your family. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Be good. Bye.